I came very late this afternoon. I was just seeing the half, should I say the second half. What's your take on the game?
Uh, First and foremost, let's just be grateful for what happened at the end of the game. We have to give thanks for the 3 points. You understand? Game playing teams like these, it's kind of difficult, or sometimes it's almost impossible to see the true potential of Edwin Allen. You know what I mean? But we came through. These are games that we'll have to find ways to come through with. We got a red card in the first half, which very controversial red card. Even to know the referee can't explain itself. But these things do happen in the game, and just got to find ways to gut it out.
Coach, it is always good to win, regardless of how you do it. And you are so much still in contention to top this zone. You have the zone leaders at the end, I would say, in this round. But guess what, coach? It's very good. You are on a very good path, and I suspect that things will get better. But, coach, summing up this game,
Mhm.
especially in our own area, especially, and I want to talk specifically also to your supporters, Piba and so on. This game to me, coach, lining up and the build up to the game was not so much Edwin Allen versus Thompson Town, but it seems to me a Tafari Burton versus a Nigel Stewart. That your teammates from high school, your coaching mates. What was that any pressure at all on you or on the game this afternoon, knowing
No,
what
no,
the history
no,
is?
no. People say, but we don't. Personally, I don't listen to outside noise. It can't be me against Thompson Town coach Nigel. Your past student, past teammate, but it's just another game for me. You know what I mean? The most important thing is just to get the 3 points. You know what I mean? A lot of things happening with the team that we were unable to fix some things. Even this morning, things happening internally. It wasn't good. It wasn't easy to fix them mentally for the game, and that's the biggest challenge right now. It's all about the system of play, the team chemistry. As I said, we couldn't get it good today, but the boys are here, and we will pursue that. But the outside noise, I don't pay much attention to that. Just another game.
Okay, coach, very good. What can we expect going forward for Edunali? Use these games, these so-called minnows as practice. Can we expect? What should we expect going forward for the rest
Win.
of the competition?
We just need to win. We just need to play the system of play. My philosophy and my system of play. It's not a cakewalk. It's not easy to learn. But these boys have been around me 2 seasons now, and they're grasping it. But they'll get it. As I mentioned outside nice earlier. A lot of people who watch schoolboy football, they watch EPL, and they expect schoolboys to play like English league players. That's impossible. That's impossible. You know what I mean? So people just need to have patience, not like a hospital, but just be more humble,
You,
right? Edwin Allen, for me, I don't think we can ever do anything, everything to please the average people, right? Even when we win, there are criticisms. So that's what we used to. Right now is just to get the boys head level, get them mentally focused, and the chemistry is coming on, and them to just play a system of play. I wanted to see the system some more today because the rain just drew and the ball could pass, but a lot of things happen in the game. I'm not the type of person who talks about officials because I have 22 players to talk about, right? But these boys they are sit down with a professional official in the summer, and he tells them about the laws of the game and stuff, so they know. So when things are happening controversially in the game, it gets them thinking. But it's just to keep them their head level, right? We got the win. That's the most important thing. Goals are important because uh, to be honest with you, I wanted to finish the group with maximum points, but we still have a chance to even lock with points. You understand? But it's game by game, step by step. And as I said, just be humble and have patience. What are they expecting? You can't expect a De Bruyne type of play. You can't expect a soccer type of play. These are schoolboys from Jamaica. Some of them never played in the academy before. We got to be grateful for the 3 points. Outside noise, Me
Yes,
against
coach.
Net Lenky. It's just another game, man.
It's a build
Just
up to
another
the play,
game.
and we all understand that. Some people would have said they want to bring on something like Alex Ferguson
It's
against your former team, coach.
it couldn't be
Ale.
it
But
couldn't be
but
Alex
coach,
Ferguson.
that's
You'd have to be the George Graham or Arsene Wenger.
so we're talking about Alex and Wenger, that sort of rivalry. But coach, finally, I realized though I've seen you conceded against these teams some, I would say, a little scrappy game. Did you have any concern about the level of defending, especially in crucial parts of the game?
Well, as I said, something internally happened last night, right?
Okay.
From yesterday morning to last night, and it's the first the team, not just the defense line, because some people just look at defense line. The ball passed the midfield before it reached the defense line, and when we lose the ball, everybody become a defender. That's simple. So the defense line wasn't shifting the way and organized the way they normally do, but the ball is coming from somewhere where we have to defend from those lines. The first line, the second line, we can just look at the third line of defense. Understood? So when we get it together, the right way, these are kids. They might sing the toughest songs, but they're fragile. And the hardest job is to get them mentally focused. You know what I mean? So right now, that's what the coach down there talking to them about. So we just got to get their headspace level going into the next game Saturday. That's the most important thing now. You know what I mean? The penalty against us, we never want to concede. It doesn't matter who. We never want to concede. Right? Goals win the game. When they scored, they started to believe. And teams like that, they're at Thompson Town, it's obvious they're not as technically gifted. Edwin Allen is a more technical team than them, but they know what to do. They'll kick the ball to the goal. They'll run in the box, right? They have a good coach. The coach will give them instructions. Doesn't matter who they are. They went in. The penalty was very soft. It's a challenge by the two players. None push none, and it came down. So I don't. The referee have to do what they have to do, man. What you see, there's some positive to this too, Saudi Crest. Listen to this. You went down by a player. How do you manage the game now? Not just the coaches, but the players. Those things are important to move forward. As the coach, we have to be thinking that, hey, it's a regular starter get a red card. Who will put in now to fit that position? Those are the things we got to concentrate on now. You know what I mean? It's just a day and a half away, which is the next game. So, no game is easy in this group. Most of the year seasons, this group is like either the hardest group or we have the semi-finalists or the finalists or the champion coming out of it. So it's tricky right now.
Well, coach, we heard you, and it's a lot that you have given us, and I hope that all these issues that you have will be fixed in time for the next game and going forward.
Let's
All
see.
the best, and
Yeah,
hope to
man.
see you higher heights.
Blessings.
Edwin Allen.
Yeah, man.
All right, so can I get mix? So that's the coach Tafari Burton.